So that was the Catastrophic. I'm calling it an album, man. We put in a lot of work on this one, man. It's just it's a mixtape, but it's a mixtape album, man. Shahem Reid here.
Word up.
The General Busta Rhymes, Reek the Villain, and before we go any further, we gotta shout out the third member, AKA Grammy nominated J Doe.
Believe that.
Yeah.
Congratulations, killer.
Thank you, brother.
Well deserved, dangerous pen game all the time. Really though.
What's that like, man? You the newest member of the crew, and you already nominated for that gramophone.
Shit, man, that's just a blessing, man. It's just a great thing to see your work is appreciated on that level. And you know, shit, I appreciate that Grammy, and I ain't stuck. I'm moving on, looking for the next thing. You dig?
You did.
You know, so we said thanks, and then we moved on.
Yeah, you know, with this mixtape, Catastrophic is just a great way just to punctuate everything that's been going on this year. You know, Bus, I've been right with you. You smashed it that year, The Dragon.
Good looking, big homie.
Oh, man, thank you for inviting me in the studio, man.
All the time, bro. I appreciate you coming through. You know how we fuck with it, though. You know, we get in the lab and we cook and we decipher shit. And we make sure that before that fucking stewed chicken get fed to the street, we ain't overlook one piece of the seasoning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what it is, though. And it's always a pleasure, Shaq. Real talk.
And the beautiful thing about this project is not just highlighting, you know, Busta's Razor Sharp, but it's also a great setup for Doe and Reek with that new project in 2013 called The Truth. You got to tell them about that, Reek.
Yes, sir. Well, you know, me and Doe this is what we do, you know what I'm saying? So, it's like we got so much now, it's like, you know what? Let's do something together, you know what I'm saying? Because it's that time. We do so much music together anyway, but, you know, we just felt it was a good idea for us to just rub some of each other's greatness on each other, pause, you know what I'm saying? And, to be honest, like, that shit came out dope. Like, I was like, shit, we might have to form a group, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit sounds that good.
Crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's going to be the first thing coming from the conglomerate as a total project in 2013.
Absolutely.
The Truth.
That's definitely, that's the first all original, just straight bang your face in music from top to bottom. And like the beauty of it was just the patience and the time that they took to really make a real album on some banger shit. Like, it ain't just, you know, music that they slap together or treat the project as if, you know, it's a mixtape, or because it's called a mixtape, you don't put your best shit on them shits. Like, you know, they ain't hold nothing back. Shit that I kind of wanted to take. Album. It was shit I wanted to take. Like, let me hold that, nigga.
Can't do.
Bus, this year, 2012, as we move into 2013, is, you know, all of us, we've had some big losses this year, but we've also had some big triumphs, and, you know, I really feel like we ending the year on a high note. And 2013, I'm confident in saying we're gonna get the best Busta Rhymes album.
Oh, man.
Ever. Like, I've been privy to sit down in it, and this is the best album Busta's coming with ever in 2013.
Nah, I appreciate that, you know, from your mouth to God's ears. At the end of the day, you know, I always know what it should feel like, and I always know what it's supposed to sound like, and I just know what, you know, the reaction is that I'm supposed to see, just based on, you know, what happens organically as people pass through the studio and hear the joints. But, you know, I'm just in a great space, despite, you know, the major obstacles that we encountered this year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Especially the loss of my man Chris Lighty. Rest in peace to Chris Lighty, and salute to the whole Lighty family. You know, sometimes, you know, despite the perils, good or bad, you know what I'm saying, good and bad, you know, each situation, especially ones as detrimental as those, or as that, you know, it'll bring something else out of you that if you're fortunate enough to capture it, it could be a defining moment.
Well, you know, we're going to tell everybody just to be continued. We in the studio right now. Y'all going to see the footage. We just put the finishing touches on the Catastrophic mixtape. Top of the year, Busta's back with singles.
Believe that.
Reek and J. Doe,
Believe that.
Grammy, as well as the mixtape.
Believe that.
And then that album is coming, man. It's going to stop the whole world for a minute, man.
Yeah, man.
I can't wait.
A lot of shit. Reek what you sold.
Catastrophic. Reek what you sold coming.
Welcome to my fan club.
Welcome to my fan club.
Truth coming, and you know you're going to get that new Busta Rhymes album in May, June.
Yeah.
Singles
coming top of the year.
Singles coming top of the year. Second week of January.
And last thing before we sign off, man, we got to give special love to our brother, Mr. Lewis.
Mr. Lewis, word up, Split Steezy.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations, Split Steezy.
Yeah.
Little young Miss Lewis into the world, young Brooklyn.
Huh?
Split Steezy.